And welcome to Yoga with Susan Kelly. This is your Wednesday class, and on Wednesday we work the core, and because we're working on sun salutations this week, we are going to, in particular, spend some time working on both plank and chaturanga and the way you can grow your strength to move from one to the other. Okay, so I've got 4 blocks here. You don't need 4 blocks, but it would be good if you had 2 blocks and some books or a whole pile of books. I've also got a belt that you're going to use. We're going to start sitting on the floor with 2 blocks, and I better put that timer on. We all agree that 10 minutes is a good core amount of time. No need to stretch that. Okay, so you're going to extend your legs forward. Make sure there's space for me, Poppy. And have your blocks up high. Okay, now lift your chest. This lift and this pushing through of the chest is really important. And then pull your front body back. But keep the chest, I'll say, move the chest through the arms, yeah? And bring your hands onto your blocks. Keep this lift of the chest. Squeeze your legs towards each other. And when you're ready, let's use your arms, because both plank and chaturanga need arm strength as well as core strength. So push your hands on the block, push right through the middle, and lift up high. Okay, so here we are. Push the hands down. Push the hands down. Keep this lift in the chest. Squeeze your legs towards each other. And now lift your pelvic floor. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take one more breath. Push and lift. And when your arms get a bit tired, then I really want you to consider, what can you add? Let's be curious. Can you add more of your pelvic floor? Can you push your chest more forward? Can you pull your ribs back? Breathing in and breathe out. Now lower slowly. Slowly, keep lifting the chest, lower, 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 not there yet, lower, and then lower all the way to the floor. Okay, bring those blocks down. A little less height, but a little more stability. Squeeze your legs towards each other, lift your pelvic floor, lift your chest, pull your ribs back. Push the hands on the floor and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to lower down and just tap your bottom on the floor. Don't let go of the weight. And inhale and lift again. And exhale and lower. And inhale and lift. And exhale and lower. Push those arms straight and lower. Inhale, lift, and then lower all the way to the floor. Okay, roll those wrists around. I do get quite a lot of feedback that the wrists hurt. Hurt during the practice, but don't hurt afterwards. So that's not such a bad thing, although pain is not useful at all. Let's wiggle those wrists, backs of the wrists towards each other. And to protect the wrists, we need to convince more of the arms to work and more of the body to work. Let's lower the blocks. Yeah, so the forearms, biceps, triceps. We want to relax the trapezius, but we can lift the pelvic floor. When you're ready, push the hands down, lift the chest. And again, lift. And let's be here considering, what can we do to push the hands down more? How do we lift up through the midline more? How do we breathe more while we're working strongly? And when you're ready, we're going to do this up-down business like we did before. So inhale and exhale, tap. Inhale, push and lift. Exhale, tap. The arms are staying straight. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale all the way down to the floor. Okay. Bring the blocks back up one now. We're going to do something similar because we are looking for arm strength. We do need arm strength without a doubt, but we want arm strength added to our core. We're going to slide backwards and up with the hips. Okay. Hands on the blocks, lift your chest, engage your core, and lift. And now slide backwards. As you slide backwards, can you lift your hips up? That's inhale and exhale. And again, slide back and up. And forward. And again, slide back and up and forward. And one more time, push those arms down and forward and down. Okay. Roll your wrists around again. Let's put those blocks to the side. And let's get that belt now. It's a loop, and you're going to put the belt below your elbows. Bring your legs behind you. And let's find plank. So in plank, we're looking to be in a line. We're looking to support the shoulders as well, so don't sag on the wrist. So let's find this place where the hands are pressing down, the chest is pressing forward, squeezing in, pushing down. And now step the right leg back, but don't take the shoulders back. Step the left leg back. Now, the tendency here is to hang your head. Can you lift your head? Push your hands down, drop your tailbone and lift your navel instead. And as this challenges you, there's a few things. You could bring your knees down and then pick them up again. Now you could stay here. But can you keep lifting your upper back and dropping your tailbone? Can you keep checking that you're not hanging on your shoulders, but pushing the floor away? Push the floor away. Push the floor away. Tailbone down, navel lift, breathe in. And then breathe out, lift the hips. And let's take a rest in dog pose. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. And then lift your heels and bring your knees down to the floor. Sit back on your feet. We're done with the belt for the moment. Okay, so the transition from plank to chaturanga, we're going to have 4 blocks, and I know a lot of you won't have 4 blocks, so under these blocks could be books. You could give me a call and I can organise you some more blocks. And rather than going all the way down to the floor, we're better off going down just a little bit, but keeping the form that is safe. Okay, correct form. Thumbs in line with your edges of the blocks, shoulders over the wrist, tailbone down, navel lift. And I'd really like you to have all of that before you do any weight bearing. Step back to plank, look forward. Now, the transition to chaturanga is forward, not down. So as your elbows point backwards, your spine's going forward. I want you to lower down slowly to all of your blocks. Okay, so ideally, the whole of the trunk touches the blocks at the same time. So pubic bone, the same as the chest. Now, bring your knees down, push yourself off those blocks, and then lift your knees up. Okay, and let's try again. We're going forward, and we want the pubic bone and the chest to land at the same time. Slowly, touch. Knees down, push up, and back. And again, forward, forward, elbow squeeze in, tailbone down. Lovely. Now, if you don't need to put your knees down to push up, just push straight up. And let's do that one more time. We're going forward, the elbows are going back, shoulders are going forward, chest presses forward, touch. Knees down, push back. Sit back on your heels. Okay, so let's, I'm thinking of that, yeah. So this time, we're going to turn the blocks over, so that's just, it's just a little bit lower. It's a little bit thinner, perhaps a little bit more precarious, but that's fine. It's fine, I know it's going to be fine. Have the blocks in the middle of the mat, push your hands down, have your shoulders over your wrists, tailbone down, navel lifts, check where your head is, step back to plank, push the floor away. Yeah, breathe in, breathe out, going forward, chest pushes forward, slow it down, whole body touches those blocks. Yeah, you probably can't let too much of your weight go because they won't be so stable. If you can, you're going to push straight up, tailbone down, navel up, or you're going to put your knees down and push up, push. Let's do it again. Breathe in, forward, go forward with the chest, back with the elbows, and down. Knees down and push back. Okay, so let's lower the blocks. And this is about the height of chaturanga. Thumbs in line with the edge of the blocks, and press forward. Push down, lift up. Step back to plank. Yeah, shouldn't feel this in your lower back ever. Chest presses forward, navel lifts, breathe in. Go forward with the shoulders and down. Nice. You can put your knees down or not. Go straight up. And let's do it again. Push your chest forward. Go forward with your shoulders. Down. Nice. Push up. And back to dog pose for a little rest. Sitting bones lifting. And look, the blocks are probably in a perfect place for you to rest your head, breathing in and breathing out. Take another breath. And then lift your heels, bring your knees down and sit back on your feet. So there we are. 10 minutes, mostly working on the strength of your arms. So if that is what you feel like you need, stronger arms, then this is the work for you. You can do this class again and again and again. It's a good thing to practice. And I look forward to seeing you on the mat again soon. Namaste.